Fuck TNA. Yo, fuck TNA. Did y'all think I was gonna say something else? What'd you think I was gonna say? Something about a yard marker or some shit? I don't. What you think I was gonna say? Oh, what's up, everybody? Wyzatv here to review April 3rd, 2017's edition of Monday Night Raw, the Raw after Mania, and I actually got the date right without even having to look at it or think about it. Look at that. But fuck TNA, man. Watching his versions of the Hardys is painful. But that's not where we're starting this review. That's not where we're starting this review. No, oh, whoa!
Every day, every night, all the time.
My man Roman.
Put Roman over.
Yo, I gotta put Roman. Yeah. Yo, everybody needs to put the Roman over. The guy's a master right now. Hold up. Who was that? The He Hate Me. This is He Hate Me's guy too. The He Hate Me with the put Roman over. Absolutely. Eventually we're gonna have a Roman Reigns appreciation night at the rate that I'm going with this Roman Reigns thing, man. There's got a lot of legs here with Roman. That opening segment was magic. Like I need to know how hard did y'all laugh at that segment with Roman Reigns versus the WWE Universe? Like the entire, and I say universe because I don't want to just say the crowd, because the crowd could be like, all right, this is just a home crowd of someplace in fucking Florida. No, this is your international crowd. This is a little bit of every fucking body. So you know what? This is tonight Roman Reigns versus the WWE Universe. In oh, he had those dudes eating out of the palm of his hand. Like, it was just so fucking good. So fucking good, man. I enjoyed every single bit of it. Because when he first came out, the crowd was already booing. They knew that he was coming out before his music even hit. Crowd's booing. They just showed the Undertaker package. And crowd starts booing because and he comes on down, soaks it in, he gets in the ring, he grabs him, he has a mic already, he comes down with a mic. This motherfucker hides mics in his pocket like John Cena holds rings in his pocket. Fuck John Cena. Bro, could you believe, if y'all go back, I put up a highlight of that John Cena thing from last night's watch party, and there's a few people in there that really legitimately caught an attitude with me, because they bought into my character. Was I that fucking believable? My God, that makes me great. Not only am I a prophet, but I'm a damn good actor. All right. So, back to this Roman thing. The whole, fuck you, Roman. Roman sucks. Boo to Roman. And all this other stuff. Just all types of shit. And every time he brings the mic up to his face, the boos. It was so funny. So it's like they're chanting one thing, and he gets the mic close to his face, and in unison, the motherfuckers boo. He puts the mic down, and they go back to chanting something else about Roman. Picks the mic up to his face, and it's back to boos. This crowd tonight, in spurts, I'll say in big spurts. This crowd tonight was good. There have been obnoxious after WrestleMania crowds. I don't think this was one of the obnoxious ones. Now, apparently there was something going on with like a beach ball or something. I really wasn't paying attention to that, so I didn't see it. But I think that the chants that the crowd was given tonight, for the most part, were justified. Now, there were times where they weren't really giving people much chance to work. Like, let's go to the women's match. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck about that match. And I can't blame them. But what they did with Roman was absolutely magical. It's as if they got like maybe somebody was outside of the arena and had a bullhorn and was just giving everybody directions. Maybe they passed out flyers of directions. It was just, the crowd, the audience made that segment, and Roman Reigns delivered it. He delivered on that one. Because by the time he finally got a chance to say something, I personally thought that he was just gonna leave, like not say nothing and just fucking just leave, you know. But he's just finally says, "This is my yard now." Drops the mic and leaves. He didn't leave fast, and they just casually strolled up out of the ring. That segment, first of all, that's the best opening segment to Raw that I've seen in years. Years. Because it legitimately took 10 minutes. They showed the video package. By the time Roman got to the ring, it was 4. It was 9:03 going on 9:04. The segment ended at 9:14. That shit is awesome. Because what they essentially did is they made that first segment the crowd segment. Nobody coming in, cutting a long 15-minute boring promo. No, the crowd cut the promo for you. The crowd, that is, I don't know if that's what they were aiming for, but essentially the crowd cut the promo. The crowd opened the show. That was good. I like that. I like that a lot because it worked. What did we get after that? Oh, did we start I think we started the night with the Hardys. Let me see. I believe we started the night with the Hardys. Roman Reigns addresses his defeat of The Undertaker. All he said. Let's see if I can play it. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So they're chanting Undertaker, right? But here's where they kind of lose me. Like, Roman ain't even come out yet. They chanted Undertaker for 2 straight minutes. 2 straight minutes. Probably 3. Like, and not letting up. But right now, you start to hear the crowd you hear it faintly, but it's starting to grow. They're saying Roman sucks. Like, Roman has nothing to do with this. But they know he's coming. Side note, Jones. Where the fuck was Taker tonight, and why didn't he come and take a knee? Piece of shit. What did Roman do to deserve this? What did Roman do? Why does he suck? What did Roman do? All right, now music hits. I want to hear the reaction. No. Damn it. All right, here we go. Oh, God. This is so fucking good. This is so... I don't really care about copyright shit. But, like, this is just so fucking rich. And his face when he comes out, just so nonchalant. All right, so he gets to the ring. He's in there. And this is what we get. They lowered the crowd? No, they didn't. Okay. So fucking good. Like, he didn't even pick the mic up to his face yet. He's just casually just strolling, walking around. You guys can hear the desktop, right? I'll turn that up a little bit. I want y'all to hear Roman. Y'all gonna get this Roman work. How they stopped their "You Suck" chant as soon as he picked up the mic just to boo him. That's some good coordination. This is just good. His face! He has the mic by his face and he's just smirking. His face, oh my God, I wish I could just show it. Fucking Roman. He's-
This is my yard now.
the crowd erupts. The crowd loses it. And he just leaves. He just casually strolls. I fucking love this segment. And the beat drops.
It's his yard now.
Oh. Oh my god. Wait, I just noticed something. Normally he'll find some people in the crowd to get fist bumps to, but he's not even doing that. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Damn it, I said pause. I just wanted to put that over because my reaction during it, man, I just needed to just do it again. And there was a lot of parts of this show where I felt as though I wish I was doing the watch party. But I will say this, for a good portion of this show was, I want to say 50-50. Because there was some very, very status quo stuff on here. But there was some good stuff on here. It's one of those shows that gets you to react, but you know it's the night after, or the Raw after Mania type of show. And you know that, it's not going to stay this high. But it wasn't even really that high, because we follow up Roman Gaines with, I believe, let's just double check, but I believe that we went, yep, we did. We went Hardy Boys versus Gallows and Anderson. Right now, I already don't watch TNA, but fuck TNA. TNA right now is robbing the people of the broken gimmick. Just robbing the people. And that sucks. Here's what I don't understand about TNA. You don't want the Hardys. Now, I get it. I get it. And this is actually a Vince McMahon thing. This might be Vince McMahon's fault, because intellectual property. If he creates something in his company, or if somebody gets over with a gimmick, he doesn't want them taking it anywhere. He doesn't want them to make money off of something that he feels as though he created, which is part of the reason why guys were coming in and he would change up their name, so they couldn't even use whatever name they made it big with. They couldn't use that name elsewhere. So you look at TNA and they're pretty much practicing the same thing here. This is the same practice. So on one hand, I can't get mad at them because they're playing the game like Vince plays the game. But on the other hand, they're not making any money off of it. It's just a debt, we got the rights to this gimmick. They're doing the whole lawsuit thing for it. And it's like, but TNA, what are you profiting off of this thing? What are you doing? Are you thinking that they can't go elsewhere and make it big without the gimmick? Because they went to WWE. And here's what I think is going to happen in case they don't win that lawsuit. What I think is going to happen is Vince, I can see them saying Vince brings them in as the Hardys. Come in, do your dancey thing, do flips and giggles and shit, placate to the crowd, all of that. Do that shit that people are going to boo you for really fast, right? But we're gonna turn you eventually. We're gonna work on this broken thing, and we're going to make it our own. WWE, I really feel like they're gonna do this, unless Vince has no idea why the crowd is chanting delete. But I really feel as though Vince is going to start working on turning turning these guys to that broken gimmick his way, and make it even bigger than what they could have or what they did in TNA. Because TNA has a budget, and the Hardys was fronting a lot of that money for that gimmick and for those shows and for those matches. But now they'll be working with a WWE budget, which is a little bit different. So we're going to get the broken Hardys. I'm not worried about that. It just sucks seeing them like this. This version of the Hardys feels like it's so old. Like right now, they're champions. They're the Hardys. Yes. I got a Dudley's vibe from these guys right now. Because I don't see it having legs with them just being the Hardy Boys. I don't see legs there. And I don't think any of you guys see legs there. You shouldn't see legs there. They beat Gallows and Anderson in a Who Gave a Fuck match. Neville and Mustafa Ali. They have, once again, another good match. Mustafa Ali is really good. He needs some type of character. And he needs a look change. The haircut, maybe. Something. Because he doesn't look generic, but he looks like I don't know. He just doesn't look interesting. That's what it is. Neville has an interesting look. He has an interesting character. He's developed. Mustafa Ali is good. I think he's really good. But we gotta work on some sort of character with him there. Good match though. Of course, Neville wins, and then we get the New Day come out. We get the New Day to come out, and they're cutting their promo. They feel as though they're, still one of the best teams. Still heavily protected. Haven't had, even after losing their titles, they still don't lose. They're still beating teams, and they say we got an open challenge to anybody. And out comes my boys, the top guys.
We are issuing an open challenge.
Oh, I see what WWE did. I see. You gotta see Big E's face where I have this paused. Oh my God, Big E is just so fucking funny. Yeah, Xavier said something here. He said something about somebody gonna catch this cream. Yeah, probably shouldn't have said that. And it looks like they edited that part out.
And that's to any team in that locker room that thinks they're good enough to come and catch this cream.
I don't think he should have said that. Just saying. Probably shouldn't have said that, bro. That pop. That's all I wanted to hear. I just wanted to hear that pop. Ooh, that pop. Run that pop back. God damn. Oh! I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I fucking marked out when that beat hit. When that beat hit, god damn, I popped just like they did. I ain't gonna hold you up. Beat the piss out of the New Day in a revival style match. I'm glad that, because in NXT they started working a little more babyface. They stopped doing their typical style that made them different, where you cut off the ring, cut the ring in half, work guy's body part, beat the crap out of him, beat him into submission. Partner comes in, do the same thing to them. That's their deal, right? And they kind of got away from that in NXT, but I'm glad to see that they did it here. And then even after beating New Day, who just doesn't fucking lose, even after beating New Day, they hit Xavier Woods with the Shatter Machine. After that, they throw Kofi in the ring, and they fucking do the shit where they lock your legs and the other guy comes off the ropes and just shatters the guy's legs. Just to let the crowd know, you're not supposed to fucking cheer us. We are heels. I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. I just need WWE main roster to do right by these guys. Because these are heels. This is how heels are supposed to act and carry themselves. These are fucking heels. I absolutely love it. Glad that they are on the main roster. Where are they going to end up? I don't know, because Vince came in later on and said he's going to be shaking things up. Apparently, we are going to go forward with that draft. So, we'll see where they end up. But wherever they do end up, oh, man. I don't know. I might have to sit down and think of a draft. I'm I'm gonna sit down and think of a draft because I'm not sure if I want them on the same brand as DIY, but I kind of do want them on the same brand as DIY. So I got to sit down and see how I would draft up these two brands and see where they land. But yeah, right now we don't know. We don't know. They they debuted on Raw, and that doesn't mean that they're gonna stay on Raw. Next we got the women's match, and Emma returned. She got a reaction, and then complete silence. And she worked the majority of this match, this 6-way match. She worked the majority of it, but it just didn't feel like they showcased her as anything special. She did a whole lot of screaming of "It's all about me," which is annoying. I just maybe as far as character, I felt that they would give her one instead of just having her be just an obnoxious heel. Sometimes less is more. Less is more, and I think with Emma, you just gotta let her be natural. And screaming out "It's all about me," that's more annoying than getting legitimate heat. Nothing really to say about this match. I believe the babyfaces won. Yeah, Charlotte took the pin. Charlotte took the pin. Nothing really to talk about there. Brock Lesnar comes out. And I'll just say that he was confronted by Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman wants a piece of that ass. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, it's about time we see some new guys in Brock's face. I would have liked for them to just have Brock have a match on Raw. When's the last time Brock had a match on Raw? You got to use this guy. If you're going to have him making appearances, let the guy bump. Like, let the guy have some matches. This is how you get more guys involved with Brock. They get the rub just for being in there with Brock. If you're going to have him, you have him set to these dates. Let the guy fucking wrestle. Make him earn his money. This dude is making millions of dollars just for coming in the ring, standing there, smirking, and letting the other guy talk. Brock Lesnar has the easiest job in the world. Bar none. The easiest job in the world. The fucker makes millions to get in the ring, do the leprechaun dance, and smirk. We got to get more out of this guy, man. Like, you're paying this guy all this money. You got to give other guys the rub. I'm not saying they got to beat Brock. I'm just saying throw them in there and let them wrestle Brock. Let Brock rough him up a little bit. Like, look, you know what? I'll give you guys a great example. Brock Lesnar and Heath Slater. Look what's happened to Heath Slater since that Brock Lesnar encounter. He got kids. Motherfucker made money. Because he got the rub from Brock Lesnar. Why not do that with more guys? You gotta, if you're paying a guy, you gotta use him. You definitely gotta use him. But anyway, crowd for some reason wants Finn Balor against Brock Lesnar. And for a second, I thought that they would have Finn Balor come out here. Which would have been interesting. Is it a match that I would want to see? Yeah, sure. Is it a match that is it a big draw match for Cat? No, not at all. You're not gonna put that on the billboard and it's going to draw in people that don't watch wrestling or draw in people that haven't watched wrestling in a long time. That's not gonna happen. But it's a good B-show match. You could even put it. You know what? No, you could SummerSlam a match like that. If you had CM Punk and Brock Lesnar do a match at SummerSlam and it was match of the fucking year, I think that you could put Finn in there as well. There's other guys that you could have thrown in there. But sending Braun out there, that was a good look. But Heyman wants Roman for Brock. And that's understandable. Because now they are eyeing the 2 and 23 in 2 to go 1-on-1 because we're adding up numbers and such. And yeah. Does Goldberg get a rematch? He's going to invoke his rematch clause? Is he done? I'm being sarcastic, you know. Anyway, oh, what the hell? I just noticed something. Something is missing. Why is it not there? Oh, I John Lude. That's why. Oopsies. Okay. Don't mind me. So, let's fix that. Sort of kind of fixed. All right, so I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with Braun. They got to do something. I'm glad that they didn't have this match because they would have probably pussied out Braun. And Lord knows I don't want that. So you save it. And I'm okay with that. You gotta save that situation there. Let me see how this looks now. God damn it, this mouse. I'm about to throw this shit because it's not working. And I'm trying to conduct something here. Anyway, what match should we get next? I can't even scroll to see what match we got next because my fucking mouse is no-selling me. Yeah, that doesn't look. Give me a minute. I'm about to fucking destroy this mouse. Give me a second. There we go. New Battery Jones. And we're still not working all that well, are we? There we go. Much better. Okay. So what did we get after Braun and Brock? Mr. McMahon comes out to announce that we have a new Raw general manager. Not commissioner, but general manager in Kurt Angle, who comes out just drenched. His jacket is completely effing drenched. Do we know why? Nah, but fuck it. It was funny. He came out to say thank you and get you suck chance. There you go. New general manager. But I will say, so far in this role with Kurt Angle, just the stuff that he's done backstage, like with Enzo and Cass, was pretty funny. He has some pretty funny backstage segments. So I'm looking forward to Kurt Angle being the general manager. And hey, motherfucker can still bump. He can still bump. By the way, maybe it's me. As a matter of fact, it's not me. Why did Kurt Angle look so short tonight? Like, everybody he stood next to, he looked extremely short. We had Enzo and Cass against Sheamus and Cesaro to see who's going to be the number one contender for the tag team championships. And Sheamus and Cesaro wins. I'm glad they did because I really like that. I like them as a team. And it's like they're getting better and better each week as a team. Like, crowd is absolutely behind them, like 1,000,000% behind them now. I'm just happy that they're gelling together as a tag team. And I think that that's where Cesaro is best. Cesaro is best as a tag team. Even dating back to his Indies days, he was always really good as a tag team partner. Enzo and Cass, they gotta fucking, like, I say turn them heel. I want to see what Enzo and Cass could do as heels because, like, they're obviously losing the crowd. They are losing the crowd. Even this crowd tonight was booing them. So I want to see what they could do as heels. Side note, Jones. We had a backstage segment with Sami Zayn kissing up to Kurt Angle. And in walks Hard Body Mahal. I can't make this shit up, bro. I really am a prophet. Like, I know my shit. Bro, the Glistening Boys is gonna happen. The Glistening Boys is gonna happen. Just wait for Tribute to the Troops. Just wait, it's coming. they had a match in which fucking Hardbody Mahal beat the piss out of Tucker, and then Tucker won. All right, so are we already down to the last match? Maybe there were some in-between segments, like when Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe just completely obliterated Chris Jericho. But we got the return of Phil Bacon. So finally, the crowd could finally lose their shit, because that's what they did. And that scared me, and it froze the thing. Let me see what this is. Oh, by the way, I will be taking some call-ins. Anybody that wants to do the call-in, make sure you get in the call-in log on the Discord. You guys already know how that works. Which is why this review is short, because I want to do the call-ins and get it over with. Tank Top Tiger, where the fuck were you last night, sir? Why is it you got to talk about your man? Oh, yeah. I need that Teddy Long dance as an alert. Teddy Long was the fucking man for what he did tonight. Let's see. Is that going to go away? Can it take a bump? There we go, man. Thank you, Tank Top Tiger. Yeah, Teddy Long, his dance was out of control. Thank you to the people that sent me the GIFs of that dance. I'm going to find out how to take it, and yeah, we're going to make that a notification, because that shit was crazy. But Phil Bacon, he returned. In this match, this tag team match was actually, I think this match was really good. I personally think it was better than the Kevin Owens and Jericho match last night. I think it was better than the Seth Rollins and Triple H match from last night. We still don't know why Joey Samoa didn't have a match on WrestleMania. That sucks. But Phil Bacon came back. And when you just look at the four guys that were in the ring here, there was so much story involved here. You have Phil Bacon, who beat Kevin Owens for the NXT title, who then was beaten by Samoa Joe for that NXT title, who then Phil Bacon then later on turns around and beats Seth Rollins for the Galaxy title, but then he gets injured by Seth Rollins in said match. Crazy fucking world, I know. Anyway, match was really good. I would say whatever praise it gets, it deserves. Like, there was no slowdown spots here. There was that Corey Graves, man. When Seth Rollins was in the ring, he did something to piss off Joe. And Corey Graves says, oh boy, he about to catch these hands. I just started fucking laughing. Catch these hands. Do you know what? They need to make a shirt out of that. That might, we gotta tweet that to Joe. We need catch these hands merch for Joe. That might be a thing. Like, why else would Corey Graves even mention that? Yeah, that's interesting. Really good match. All right, I'm gonna take these call-ins because I'm done talking about Raw. Was it a good show? It was a good show, but it did feel status quo. Fuck TNA because the Hardys. All right, let's see. Can I call in about? All right, let's see what we got here. Damn, that was quick. Did he hate me? Talk to me.
Which one of my three guys are we going to start with? We're going to start with the Hardys, or are we going to start with Roman?
Oh, I thought Gronk might have been one of your three guys. All right, so let's start with the Hardys, because you probably got the most to say about them.
I mean, I know from what I understand, with all the money they fitted the bill on and all the legal issues that are going to be coming up, including, unpaid performers and stuff like that, the Hardys are going to win that gimmick. But I was always of the understanding that the WWE was always going to present them as the Hardys and then transition them to being broken.
Which was
like that was
sort of kind of what I was saying there.
Yeah. I mean, well, what I'm saying is they were going to do that regardless of this lawsuit because Vince,
because he wants to make it his own.
Yeah, he wants to put his dick all up in it.
Now, do you think that that's a good thing to do, though?
I mean, for casuals, maybe.
You're right. Because if people haven't seen the Hardys in a while and they come back and they see them looking like complete crackhead hippie, what the fuck's going on here?
Crackhead hippies. Wow.
Then these people are going to be wondering, what the fuck? How did we get here? So yeah, you know what? I say I'm actually on board with Vince on this. If that's the case, because you reintroduce them as the people that you know, and then you turn them. But the reason why it's like fuck TNA on this one is because, you know, in instances like this where that crowd knows that gimmick, you know, just for that moment we needed it. But I could understand the booking behind it.
It's stupid on TNA at this point not to let them use it, because
if TNA was smart, they'll
own the videos of them doing it.
If they were smart, they'll solicit money out of WWE for this shit. Like, all right, I want the gimmick, pay us for it.
But they're gonna sell the shit out of, because they like to resell pay-per-views and like Kurt Angle's biggest moments and shit like that. Like they like to resell older pay-per-views with like people with big names, so they can do that with the Hardys now. Like if they were to be like, oh, go and use the broken thing, it's going to bring more eyes to us because people are going to try.
Well, that would be smart. Does TNA spark you as smart?
I mean, every top guy, like all the top, some of the top best.
But they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to take advantage of doing that. They don't know how to really push it and make real money off of it. They're pushing it to their own audience instead of using that to make a bigger name for themselves to people that don't know about them.
How many TNA guys were in matches tonight and last night? Honestly, Joe tonight, AJ Styles, what's that boy's name? Austin Aries, the Hardys. Like, you're talking some of the biggest pops and biggest reactions, and they all were.
They were all TNA. They were all, went through TNA. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. TNA, I don't think that they're smart enough to market it to a bigger audience. Like, they're just because you're saying, like, all right, they go to WWE. It's like, oh, now those are our guys. Let's put out some videos and some DVDs on them. But they're only selling it to their own crowd instead of using that to market their company and make it bigger.
Oh no, they're not. All right. So last UFC pay-per-view we got at the bar run, right?
You said
after it was over, they were flashing watch the best of Kurt Angle and TNA on the pay-per-view channel. They were advertising it. I don't know what that's run on, but that's got to get eyes on it just doing that.
And you said it was on what pay-per-view?
It was after a UFC pay-per-view. After the Ronda Rousey fight. That's what it was.
Hey, they paid for that slot. So that's good. I'll give them that. That's good. All right, now let's go not Kurt Angle. You wanted to talk about Roman Gaines.
Oh.
Was he great tonight?
That was best case. That was the best thing WWE could have done for him. Honestly, just let him go out there and be like, "Hey, my yard now."
Didn't he do the same thing last year? He came out, had a very, very short promo, and then we never saw him again. Not like tonight, but like he came last year. He beat Triple H. He won a title. He came out, had a short promo, and we didn't see him again for the rest of the night.
Probably
because they're trying to hide him from this Raw after crowd.
Oh, they gotta embrace it though. With shit like that, I would.
Oh, tonight was magic. Tonight was fucking great. That was
great. It would have
great.
been my yard now, and then fuck it, have Finn come out and let him beat the piss out of Finn on a return. Oh, that would have been good.
I was a fan of it. All right, he ate me because I'm actually trying to keep this short so I can end and get my fucking sleep schedule back on point. I'm gonna let you go.
Real quick before you do, fuck RBI for trying to bury me last night. I heard about it.
What do you say?
Talk about I don't pay my fucking dumbass bet first off. They damn near did that shit. You know damn well they were starting to pull that all together. They had Seth being backed up by Roman.
You're really not letting this go, are you?
Right.
you
if they weren't going to turn, I mean, I still think Roman's been a heel for about the last
Wait,
6 weeks.
you're still telling me that you legitimately thought we were gonna get a Shield reunion at WrestleMania?
No, I thought it was going to be the best case scenario for them if they wanted to keep him face. But I mean, he's probably been a heel for the last 6 weeks in WWE's eyes, and they've just been riding the momentum because you can't turn him hard now. Because if you do, he's going to get cheered. So you got
Man,
to
that
do.
fucker's probably been heel this whole time, and they know it.
Yep.
Because they probably doing everything that they're doing with him on purpose. All right, now I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get the next guy in here. Thank you for calling, and thank you for paying up your bet, because that was not a bet. That was a donation, and you know it.
Hey.
Oh, did he leave? I didn't do that. I think he did that. Did he? I don't know, because he's... My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Pardon me on that one. Didn't mean to bury you. That wasn't a burial. My bad. Gio. Sir. Sir, G. What? But again?
Hello? Hello?
There you go. I was about to put my
Hello?
hand on the, I was about to put my hand on that mouse.
My bad, my Wi-Fi is messed up, so I had to this.
All right.
phone. My bad.
What's up, though? I want to talk about the draft and Roman Gaines. All right, let's start with Roman Gaines, because that's probably a shorter one. Go.
Yeah, to me, I thought today was probably the best day for him, and what he did was pretty good. Thought he did a good job, short and sweet. Get up and out of there.
Short and sweet. It was short and sweet and long at the same time. Pause.
Yeah, yeah. Pause on that. But when they first started, I thought they was gonna get the crowd 20-minute segment when it comes to like saying thank you, Taker.
Yo, they really kept that up for a long ass time. I was surprised they kept it up that long.
Yeah.
And then the other section of the crowd turned heel on him and started saying Roman sucks. But yeah. All right, so what you want to say about Roman?
I feel like he's starting to do away with what people say that he is bad at, but not his booking though, but like how his skill set is. You know what I mean? In a way.
This is gonna sound gay once again, so I'm gonna prematurely pause myself on this one. But his package.
Are you Austin Aries?
Wait,
Austin Aries, huh?
I think you just repackaged Roman Reigns as Austin Aries, but no, you know what the hell I mean. Like just his entire overall, just him, just the guy.
Yeah, the guy,
the big dog, the guy with the yardstick or whatever. That's gay. All right.
Wait. You know what somebody used to come say to him? So this is your yard, huh? Mind if I just take a little piss in your yard?
You said who should say that to him?
Somebody like Kevin Owens, Braun, Joe. Somebody should just go say that to him.
Hey, that wouldn't be bad. All right, the draft. Hit me.
Do you think they're gonna have who do you think gonna get drafted? Like AJ gonna get drafted to the wall when they do it next week?
I don't know because I don't want him to. I don't want him to, but I think they're gonna have AJ go to Raw. The problem is, it's like it's a different writing team, and I don't know, man. That's scary because wherever you have AJ, Roman can't be on the same brand. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it.
So you're saying if they do AJ the Wall, they go do Braun with the SmackDown?
Wherever AJ is, I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it because I don't see it ending up good. What else you have for the draft?
Do you see, like, I know John Cena probably won't be on programming for a little bit, but you see him or Orton like get separated from each other? You know so they don't have a feud.
They're not ever gonna have a feud. A match might come up, but they're not gonna have a feud. They never ever should again. But I think I wouldn't mind Cena going back to Raw.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like have him get drafted to Raw because they could use him.
And you know what? I would send Strowman over to SmackDown.
Would you send Rusev over to SmackDown? Your man Rusev, the Beast
No,
from
Rusev should
Bulgaria?
definitely go to SmackDown. Without a doubt,
The
he should go to
Beast from
fucking Smack.
Bulgaria.
He should go to fucking SmackDown, and they shouldn't even think about it. That motherfucker should be on SmackDown and protected. Who else you got?
What about Cesaro?
Cesaro? I think Cesaro's fine now. Now that he's with Sheamus, I think he's fine now.
Tucker?
I think Tucker should go back to ROH.
Not even NXT, just ROH.
Just he could take a powder. He could leave. We're done.
What
with
about
him.
But do you think they're gonna use that to do any call ups if they don't do it this week with Shinsuke or anybody?
I think Nakamura appears tomorrow. And as a matter of fact, I think he appears in front of AJ. At least for tomorrow, just to get that pop. I think AJ's going to be talking some shit, and I think Nakamura's going to be the guy that comes out. There you go. Early prediction from me. There you go. Profit. Profit spoken.
But so all right, one more thing. So do you think Braun gonna be a payback, or do you think they're gonna keep him off to SummerSlam?
Man, they need to start doing something with these dates that motherfucker got. He over here wasting them. Ain't nobody getting the rub.
I didn't want it to happen. I was expecting Finn to come out this because that's what the crowd
I thought that they would. I thought that they was gonna have Finn come out because they know that that's what the crowd wanted. So I thought that it would. I just think it would be interesting. I just think it would have been interesting. Yeah. Do I think it's a believable match? Not really.
Not really, because
not
you got
really.
this 2-pick, and then you got like this truck.
You got this beast right here. But at least for a hardcore wrestling fan, their visual of it, I think it would have been an interesting face-off, to say the least. It would have been interesting. And then Brock would beat the paint off of his ass. Go ahead.
So that's my next thing. Do you think they would have him come out? If they do have a match, they would have him come out as a
Brock
demon
will
king,
beat the paint off of him.
So
by the time that match is over, Finn will be in a jacket.
He'll be flaring it back to the
He's gonna turn into the Undertaker, because I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck the Undertaker get a hat and a fucking coat from. Like, how that happened.
They had it ready, man.
How that like that motherfucker's magic. All right, Gio, any last words before I let you go?
Shoot, really? Push hard body Mahal.
Definitely gotta push that guy. That's the guy.
And hashtag Kanye 2020. Sorry, no. You doing a review tomorrow?
I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Or it depends on what happens. Or it depends on if I'm even home to watch the shit.
Alright. If you do, I'll probably try to come in for another call-in tomorrow.
Alright, man. I'm going to let you go. Thanks for calling in.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Have a good one. Alright, we got one more. We got Slick. And then I'm going to go fuck off. Slick, talk to me.
Hello.
God damn, voice all deep. Say that again. I like that. Say it again.
Oh dang, you're kind of staggy. Wait. So,
I'm staticky?
Yeah, you're staggy.
This is my shit. How I'm staticky?
I don't know, but it's working. I can kind of hear you, so it's okay.
All right, what's up? Would you like for me to type it to you? Would you like me to type what I want to say?
Yeah, but I want to talk about this draft though. I think this draft real interesting.
All right, we're gonna make it quick though. Go ahead.
What you say?
I said we're gonna make it quick though, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So this draft, I don't know. A lot of things can happen here because we can really shake things up because I think it's kind of set in stone that Roman Reigns is going to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I think that's pretty much set in stone. This is what's going to happen. I don't know how we get there. I don't know how we get there, but I just it's just
they already laid down the challenge to Roman Reigns. They already laid it down. So what you need now is for Brock to have some challengers to warm him up.
Yeah.
Which
So, you're
hold
right,
up,
'cause
wait,
I don't know-
listen to this. Which unfortunately is Braun Strowman.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks because I feel like Braun Strowman really needs to. He's
They
really
need
good.
to get Strowman all the way to fuck off of Raw. Get him away from these guys ASAP.
Yeah, you're right.
They
Yeah,
gotta
him
get
onto
him the
SmackDown
fuck
and
up
let
out of
them
there.
build. Yeah, because it's very very interesting because you don't know who's going to be on like these NXT stars, who's going to be called up and who's not. Seriously, is probably going to be called up. I'm just trying to think in my head. Maybe Asuka can be called up.
Yeah, I'm surprised she wasn't called up today and used today. I thought that she would come up I thought she would come up with the NXT title. But I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
I don't know. Maybe and I don't see her going to SmackDown. But then again, it's kind of weird because they're gonna do the draft. So I gotta see how the landscape is to see if she's even gonna be called up yet.
Yeah, because I'm just looking right now. It's hard to see anybody moving, and like it's kind of difficult. Last year we have like time to prepare and see where everybody was kind of laid out. Now since WrestleMania happened, they press the reset button. This first Raw is not really too telling.
If they do a draft this time, they can't do that uneven bullshit again. They can't do
that. Yeah, they can't do that.
That fucking killed SmackDown from the start, and they still made gold out of it. Yeah, well, they made the Miz out of it. Correction. So
yeah, they made the Miz, but I mean, like yesterday, like at WrestleMania, just SmackDown just felt like the B show. Just like it was Raw's pay-per-view, but just SmackDown was kind of just there. So there wasn't really any prominent roles. Like you had like Bray Wyatt, but in Randy Orton, but none of the matches really felt outstanding. Maybe that like the Miz and
you're talking about SmackDown's matches on Mania.
Yeah,
they didn't get good showcases. Only the AJ one. The rest of them just didn't get a good showcase, and that sucks. Like even your world title doesn't get a good showcase. Your tag team titles don't even get a match. Your women's title, they get put in a piss break spot. Were there any other titles? The IC title was on the pre-show. Yeah, SmackDown got the shit into the stick.
It was a really bad. Well, that's another thing too.
So I don't want them to ever try to portray this as if both brands are even, because it's obviously not. They still want Raw to be the dominant brand. Because if you just look at the WrestleMania card, Raw was your dominant matches.
Yeah.
Everything else was either piss break, it sucked, or it was on the pre-show.
Yeah. But the one thing I just thought about too, they can't trade the tag team champions. Because if they had the Raw chat,
because of the belt colors.
yeah, you just like switch the belts, like
the belt
you're
colors.
The Raw.
That's a good call, and that means that Universal title has to stay where it is too, because I can't see that red ass title going to SmackDown. Yeah,
that's the only thing that sucks about these color coordinated titles. It's like
you know what?
Now you can't really switch them. You have the Raw tag team champions and the SmackDown, and they're like they can't change them. So that's interesting.
You're right. You're absolutely. That's a good call on that. And that's that maybe they probably don't. They don't give a fuck. But I was gonna say maybe they will regret color coordinating shit. Who knows? Roman Reigns. Oh, did we already talk Roman?
I kind of grouped him in. I was saying I just made my point about like him being at SummerSlam. But I was gonna say though, all my hate for Roman Reigns that I had yesterday was completely deteriorated today. I was laughing so hard for that first segment. Why was that for 10 minutes? For 10 straight minutes.
That motherfucker just looked. That's it. Just fucking looked.
Just looking around. This smirk. Every time he plays the microphone up, they just boo. They just play it down.
That shit. Like he wanted to laugh so bad. He really wanted to laugh. There was people actually tweeting me saying, "It looks like Roman wants to cry." I'm like, what?
No, he's
Roman loves this.
He smirked. He
absolutely loves this. He probably beats off to this shit.
And I hope, I don't know where they're going to go with Roman. Like I said, he's still going to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. But I'm hoping, I don't know what's going to happen. However we get there, he has to be heel.
We'll see. We'll see. I think that I keep saying I think they're turning him, but
I mean, I think we say turning him, but I think he's pretty much a heel. They just
he
the WWE just not
is. But I
acknowledging
just
it.
need him to. I don't. Maybe they're doing the slow burn turn. Maybe they're doing a slow burn turn.
Yeah, I guess.
Like
I
to
see him as
us,
a
he's
heel
he's already a heel.
Right.
But I'm just
yeah.
talking about the way that they present him.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have minded him, staying a face, but just being edgy. It would have worked. Hardy Boys, you wanted to talk about? Let's do it.
Oh yeah, you're talking about earlier. You're talking about how
TNA.
they don't have the broken gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. It seems like they have the broken gimmick. Like if you saw some of their interviews, it's like Matt is like half broken, but he's not fully broken. It's like they're half-assing it. It's like he's
he don't even got the fritzy hair. Like I seen him slick his hair back today, and I'm like, nah, you ain't supposed to slick your hair back and slap water in it. No, we don't do that. I think that they're just gonna re-break him.
You're probably right, but it feels like they're like half doing it, and they're just like because the fans we already know the gimmick, and they're just kind of like playing along with it. But not fully...
you got to keep in mind that this is the Raw after Mania crowd here. Like we gotta wait till we get them to an Oklahoma crowd and see just how broken they're acting.
I'm pretty positive that that's going to stick because I remember even before
But like, look at Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy hit down on a D-pad today. Did you see that?
What you said?
Jeff Hardy hit down on a D-pad today. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. No.
Oh my god, fucking Slick! How long have you been around for? You're semi-new.
About a year.
You don't know about down on the D-pad. Oh. Somebody is smarting you up to down on the D-pad. That's another one of those remember wins. I'll let it go. You know what? I'll explain it to you. Here's why it's funny. Because you're in the dark right now. So this was a TNA match, right? Jeff Hardy comes out dancing, right? Now, if you remember, if you played WWE 12 or 13, if you hit down on the D-pad, it's your taunt. And it makes you, that's Jeff Hardy's thing. His taunt is the dance. So in the middle of the match, the motherfucker just kept doing that dance. So it became down on the D-pad. The motherfucker was down on the D-pad.
Oh, were you like mashing it? You were
yes, he was spamming down on the D-pad. So he did that today in the middle of the match. Middle of the match, the motherfucker hit down on the D-pad. He was working his finisher. Yes. He was working on building his finisher meter.
So he can do a crazy dive off a ladder or something for the OMG moment.
Yeah, some dumbass shit that he does. So yeah, were you weren't finished talking about the heart. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, everything's kind of interesting right now because we don't really know what direction. Everything is a clean slate. We don't really know what's going to happen. So it's just it's an interesting time in WWE. I wasn't really expecting the draft when Mr. Man came out. I thought he was going to talk about something else, and then he said the draft. Like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, he pretty much just gave you that, and then he gave you Kurt Angle, and he gave you Teddy Long.
Teddy Long.
He gave you Teddy motherfucking Long.
Why Teddy Long? Why he OD? Why he OD? Why was he when he left? Why was he like jumping around? What was he doing?
That motherfucker, he would not stop dancing. He kept dancing. Why was his leg in the air? Oh,
Teddy, stop dancing. Stop dancing, damn it. Teddy, stop dancing.
And then when he left, he was dancing. That was just too good. That was funny. I liked it. Tonight was just a really fun night of Raw. It
went by fast. It went by fast because once the main event came, I was like, "Wait, it's the main event," and that's how
because I looked up. I'm like, "Oh shit! I didn't even set up my review." It's about what?
Yeah.
God damn! It was fast.
Was it more segments? Because there was only like 4 or 5 matches on the show.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of matches. Probably a bunch of backstage stuff.
Yeah, probably there was a time limit, but it's just like, dang,
Video packages from last night, that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
Teddy Long spamming down on the D-pad. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He spammed the fuck out of that shit. Yo, Teddy Long is a walking finisher right now. His finisher meter is full.
Oh my gosh, Taylon. Taylon's cool though. Oh my gosh.
Listen, not to Barry Wazza, but like he got the 2K17 face scan from the forehead down is dark, then light from his eyebrows down. Oof. That's because I got like a right here. I got a daylight bulb, which is like extra bright. But I guess maybe that, I don't know. Or maybe I just got a dark ass forehead. Who fucking knows? Or maybe it's, I don't know. Who cares? Last words before I let you go, Slick, because I want to fix my sleep schedule.
All right. So everybody, pull for Wyzatv. Hit the like button if you didn't already.
You know
because
what?
This man playing that work.
Absolutely, you're right. They're in here not hitting the like button. Once again, they come in my house.
Yeah, they're disrespecting you. They're disrespecting
Come in my house.
Here.
They don't even say hi. Nothing. You just come and you fucking sit down. You put your feet up on my motherfucking table. Don't even say hi. At least say hi. Put the fucking like on it. Just rude asses. People ain't got no home training. You know,
that's just like it's just like coming on the NXT title. That's
my own daughter. When I watch a YouTube video, my own daughter asked me, "Did you leave a like on the video?" My daughter asked me that. I'm not lying to you. She does. She comes in behind me and start putting likes on videos.
Mm-hmm. That you raising her right. Raising her right.
So you got it. Just don't be rude. You come in my house, just fucking say hi. I might possibly get you a big wind water. Possible. It's possible.
Yeah, because the people they be coming in, just rap people be coming in, just taking the food out the refrigerator, just eating their food.
They don't even ask. They just open my fridge door, take food, sit down, kick their feet up, take my remote, start turning the channel. They turning the channel in my motherfucking house, like, and still ain't said hi.
Exactly.
The nerve, the fucking nerve. All right, Slick, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go fuck off myself as well. I see RBI is here in the queue, but that's like another 10 minutes that I don't want to spend here. So I'm gonna let you go. Have a good night.
Right. You too.
All right. Everybody that's here, thank you for coming and hanging out. Everybody that left a like on the gimmick and you said hi to me when you came in my house. I appreciate it. Thank you. For everybody else that didn't, you all guys can just go on ahead and fuck off. So now, I have to sit here in silence because I don't know when I don't know when the stream is going to cut off once I hit this button. So, like, do I wait a minute? I'll count. 10, 9, 8, 7. I want to play Destiny. I do.